From vast sun-scorched deserts that stretch as far as the eye can see, to the gleaming futuristic towers that pierce the skies of Riyadh and Jeddah, this is Saudi Arabia. It's a nation that many of us think we know, a land defined by black gold. But today, we're going to look beyond the headlines and discover a kingdom at a crossroads, a titan of oil with ambitions that are truly out of this world. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we read journeying into the heart of the Arabian Peninsula to explore one of the most influential and rapidly changing countries on the planet. With a population of around 37 million people, Saudi Arabia's story has been written in oil for nearly a century. But a new chapter is beginning, one that aims to redefine its future and its place in the world. Let's start with the numbers because they are staggering. In 2025, Saudi Arabia is projected to be the 9th most powerful country globally. Its GDP has soared past $1.1 trillion. That economic might is, of course, built on a foundation of oil. As one of the world's largest producers, holding immense reserves, Saudi Arabia doesn't just power its own economy. Its decisions at OPEC meetings can send ripples or even waves through the entire global energy market. When Saudi Arabia adjusts its output, the price you pay for gas, the cost of manufacturing, and the health of international economies can all be affected. It's a lever of power few nations possess. But here's where the story gets really interesting. The leadership knows that an economy built on a single resource is vulnerable. The world is shifting towards renewable energy, and the oil won't last forever. This realization is the driving force behind one of the most ambitious national transformation plans ever conceived. Vision 2030. Vision 2030 is more than just a policy document. It's a blueprint for a new Saudi Arabia. The goal is to break free from oil dependency by aggressively investing in a whole range of other sectors. We're talking tourism, entertainment, technology, logistics, and even renewable energy. Think about that for a second. A country famous for oil is now pouring billions into building massive solar and wind farms. It's a strategic pivot of epic proportions. And you can see the change happening on the ground. Futuristic megaprojects are rising from the desert. You've probably heard of NEOM, the $500 billion smart city being built from scratch, featuring The Line, a 170-kilometer-long city with no cars, no streets, and zero net carbon emissions. It sounds like science fiction, but they are building it right now. Projects like the Red Sea Global are creating ultra-luxury tourist resorts on pristine coastlines, aiming to attract visitors who previously might have overlooked the kingdom. These aren't just construction projects. They're bold statements of intent, designed to capture the world's imagination and its investment dollars. This economic diversification is happening alongside a significant social transformation. For decades, Saudi Arabia was known for its conservative social norms. But recently, the pace of change has been breathtaking. Women are now driving, entering the workforce in record numbers, and taking on more public roles. Cinemas have reopened after a 35-year ban. International music festivals and sporting events, from Formula One to major boxing matches, are now regular fixtures on the calendar. This opening up is a strategic part of Vision 2030, aimed at improving the quality of life for citizens and making the country more attractive to tourists and foreign talent. Of course, this rapid modernization comes with its own set of challenges. How do you balance centuries of tradition with the demands of a globalized modern world? It's a delicate dance, and one that the entire nation is navigating. Now, let's talk about power in a more traditional sense: military and political influence. Saudi Arabia's role in the Middle East is undeniable. With one of the highest military budgets in the world, it boasts a well-equipped and modern defense force. Its strategic alliances, particularly with the United States and other Western powers, have been a cornerstone of its security policy for decades. The kingdom sees itself as a key pillar of regional stability, and its actions and diplomatic maneuvers in a volatile neighborhood have far-reaching consequences for international peace and security. But power isn't just about military hardware. In the 21st century, soft power, the ability to influence through culture and appeal, is just as crucial. And Saudi Arabia is making a concerted effort to boost its cultural influence. As the custodian of Islam's two holiest sites, Mecca and Medina, it holds a unique and powerful connection with over 1.8 billion Muslims worldwide. This spiritual leadership is a profound source of soft power. Beyond religion, the kingdom is investing heavily in media, entertainment, and sports. Through its public investment fund, it has made major moves in the world of global sports, most notably in golf and football, bringing superstars like Cristiano Ronaldo to its domestic league. These spectacular events and investments are designed to project a new, dynamic image of Saudi Arabia to a global audience, moving the conversation beyond just oil and politics. However, this journey of transformation is not without its hurdles. The path is complex and fraught with challenges. The goal of economic diversification is proving to be a marathon, not a sprint. While new sectors are growing, the economy remains heavily dependent on oil revenues, making it susceptible to fluctuations in global energy prices. Youth unemployment is another significant concern. With over 60% of the population under the age of 30, creating enough high-quality jobs for this young, educated, and ambitious generation is perhaps the single biggest domestic challenge. The success of Vision 2030 will ultimately depend on its ability to harness the potential of its youth. Then there are the environmental pressures. As a desert nation, water scarcity is a critical, existential issue. The country relies on energy-intensive desalination plants for much of its fresh water. Balancing its massive industrial and urban growth with environmental sustainability and its climate commitments is a monumental task. So, what we see in Saudi Arabia today is a fascinating picture of a nation in transition. It is a traditional kingdom navigating the currents of modernity, an oil giant dreaming of a future powered by the sun and human ingenuity. The scale of its ambition is matched only by the scale of its challenges. The choices made in Riyadh over the next decade will not only determine the future for 37 million Saudis. They will impact global energy markets, shape the political landscape of the Middle East, and influence cultural and religious dialogues around the world. From the ancient desert to the futuristic city, Saudi Arabia is a kingdom charting a bold new course, with the entire world watching. What do you think about Saudi Arabia's massive transformation? Can it succeed in its ambitious goals? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear your perspectives. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If you found this deep dive interesting, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.